Welcome to my channel. My name is Catherine. Today, I want to review one of those documentaries that many of us have watched during the last week. That is Prince Harry and Meghan Markle documentary that you can watch on Netflix. I think it's 5 or 6 episodes, I think. And I just want to give you my own perception about the documentary. So let's go to start. In this documentary, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry begin to show the way they perceive or what they think made them leave the royal family, okay? It's a very biased documentary because you just are able to see their opinion. And we know we're not gonna hear the opinion of the other from the royal family. Because from the time we know this family, we know that their policy is don't tell. That means they're not gonna let you know absolutely nothing of what they think. And I think it will be very interesting to hear what they really think. So let me start saying that this story started years and years ago. This story didn't occur recently. We know this started when Prince Charles at that time married Princess Diana. Why? Because the story says that Prince Charles married Princess Diana because his family basically told him he needed to marry her. Because at that time, this man who was always passionately in love with Camilla, which we don't get, well, with Camilla, couldn't get married with that woman. She was married. So they thought Diana was perfect for the royal family image, public image. So when Diana thought this man was marrying her because he loved her, that was not the truth at all. He just married her because his family told you need to marry her. And she discovered the truth the day they got married. And from there, everything went to hell. Because this woman who was just, I think that when she met him, she was like 16 years old. She was extremely innocent. So she got married thinking he loved her, he was in love with her, and now suddenly, no, he was not in love with her. So imagine how difficult is that for Princess Diana. But they remain married many years, and these two kids, Harry and William, grew up in a very not just unconventional family, but they grew up in a very, let me explain, dysfunctional family, where lies and deceit were the norm. Where you saw parents who were married, but they didn't have no love for each other. And they grew up seeing their mother in pain, that they have report that she tried to commit suicide multiple times. So we understand from that point, these two kids at that time grew up in a very difficult situation. Now, once hold on here. Once their mother got divorced from Prince Charles, let me see here. She got basically in a romantic relationship with Dory Alphajet. And at that time, they were in a car, they were trying to escape the paparazzi, and the driver driving super fast, he bumped against a post and they died instantly. So imagine after you go from all that suffering to lose your mother, okay? Now, when that occurred, we know that at that time, people adore Princess Diana. And hey, Prince Charles, that's the truth, no? So they say that when the Queen, Elizabeth from United Kingdom, from England, at the start or at the beginning, she didn't want to give Princess Diana the honors that she deserved. Because of course she was divorced, and we know that's happening in families. They adore you while you are married. Once you got divorced, that's a different thing. So she didn't want to give Princess Diana those honors. What happened is that the press, the people said she deserved that. And they report that one of the essential points of the monarchy, when they were going down, was when Princess Diana died. And that's the reason, like, I don't know if it was 2 or 3 days later, Queen Elizabeth, which was not an angel neither, came and said that yes, Diana was wonderful, marvelous, everything, you know, because she needs to, they know, the monarchy knows, they live from the public. And they need to keep a good relationship with the people of the United Kingdom, because that's basically what is able to still support them as a monarchy. Now, let's go forward. After that happened, Prince William and Prince Harry grew up under that trauma, and they said, I think Harry in one interview said that once his mother died, I don't think it was like 2 to 3 weeks after his mother died, Prince Charles introduced Camilla to them, that they knew Camilla was the cause of all that suffering his mother went through. Now, once that happened, they continue growing up in this family with 2 different roles. William, let's go to start with William. He grew up more like the introvert type, the one who follows the rule, the one who knows he's gonna be king one day, and the one who's following everything that he needs to do. He got married with Kay, that follows also the rules of the monarchy, or the way that they should, according to them, behave, okay? Because there are certain level of etiquette, of behavior that they should have, no? When they got married, Kate was still young. I think they know each other for maybe 5 to 6 years. I think they love each other. They have 3 beautiful children, and they follow the monarchy rules. Now we have Harry on the other side. Prince Harry, we know he was the rebel one. He was the one who went against the rules in certain way. The one who was drinking, the one who was partying. They say at certain time he used drugs. He says never, but I don't know. Over time, when he got older, we saw him change. That doesn't mean he was a different persona, but he changed. He grew up. And as William, the introvert, the one who follows the rule, found a wife very similar to the way he thought or he thinks, Harry finds Meghan Markle. Let me start there. They report that the relationship between the brothers was very strained, but not to the point not to the point of the relation they have today. Why? Because one in the monarchy, the one who's gonna be king, in some way grew up under different rules. They need to be more disciplined. They need to follow the rules even more because the monarchy is gonna fall on her or him. While the other one, it has more freedom. But let me start with Meghan Markle. For me, in my opinion, Meghan Markle is an extremely narcissistic individual. Let me start saying that Meghan Markle is the daughter. Hold on. She was the daughter of divorced parents by racial roots. Her mother is Afro-American. Sorry, her mother and her father is white. Basically, from the time that they describe her as a little girl, she was very outspoken. She was very, like, they say, politically involved, like political topics got her attention. Very outspoken, feminist according to them or according to her, a feminist. When she met Prince Harry, she was already almost 40 years old. She had a divorce that she never mentioned in the documentary that she was married previously at all. And basically, some things that caught my attention from her relationship with Harry and how she met him is that, sorry if someone gets offended, I thought she was trying to get to know him before she met him. For example, she says that the first time he noticed her was from an Instagram account, from a very close friend of Harry, Prince Harry, that basically at that time she was doing this show Suits in Canada. And she decided to take a vacation to the United Kingdom. She was recently divorced, and once she traveled there, I don't know, but in some way, she knew someone who was close friend to Prince Harry. And Prince Harry, once he saw her picture, he got like, oh my God, I don't know. Basically, he was, who's that girl? And from there, they start communicating. I think it was via FaceTime, and I think it was via FaceTime. They communicated multiple times. They met. And something that also caught my attention is that at the start of the story, Meghan Markle, a 40-year-old woman who was born in USA, lived in Canada for many years, and she said at the start that she didn't know who Prince Harry, she didn't know who Prince Harry was. There's no one who's gonna believe that, because there's no way that if you were raised in this country or in other country, you didn't know about Princess Diana, or you didn't know about the royal family or their kids, William and Harry. That's not possible. But when she met him, other thing that she at first told us is that he was chasing her. But once you begin to watch the documentary, you're gonna hear that after their first day, she called him the second time. The day after that day, she called him. She said, do you want to meet again? Because I think she was after him also. After that, in that second day, she says to him something like that, are you ready for this relation to work? Then that's the second day, and she was already going deep into a relationship. Just think about it. She had a purpose. She had a purpose, because nobody who met you the first time and on the second time, she just told him, are we ready? Are we ready? This is gonna work for us? So that gives you the point that Meghan Markle, from the start, was chasing that relationship. Not like the way she tried to describe the relationship at the beginning to us. Now, after that, I think they met other time while he was in Africa. She took a trip all the way to Africa. She was with him, I think, 5 days. And after they were those 5 days, she said to him, we need to see each other every 2 weeks, something like that, because it was a long distance relationship. So she was behind the man. She didn't want to lose him, because she told him, no, we need to see each other at least every 2 weeks. Everything went perfect, and they got married. Now, other thing that caught my attention is what she says about his father. According to her, the reason this man didn't attend the wedding was his choice, and that she tried to call him several times. I don't believe that at all, because I saw this man in multiple TV shows talking that she didn't invite him. She showed in the documentary multiple text messages that she sent to him, trying to get in contact with him. But let's go to be real. This is a woman who at that time has a relationship within the United Kingdom monarchy, and she wasn't able to get in contact with this poor man who lived in Los Angeles, California. She wasn't able to reach him. I don't believe that at all. I think that Meghan Markle didn't want her father at the wedding because she thought her father didn't look royal enough, and she wanted to be the center of attention. So that day of the, let me see here. That day, because she looked to look better than anyone and more royal than anyone, she said to Prince Charles, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm an orphan. My father didn't want to be here. Can you walk me down the aisle? And that, there comes Prince Charlie walking her down the aisle so she could be the center of attention. Her wish come true. Her dream came true. Like Prince Charlie walking her down the aisle to Prince Harry. Once they got married, the issues start. We need to understand that this is a woman who was 40 years old, who had her mind made up, who in every single interview that you are able to see her, she wants to be the center of attention. And she was in a family where rules are the norm, where you have a certain level within the monarchy, where you need to work as part of a team, not in an individualistic way, like she wants to. At all. That's not the way they work. Where she wants to be controversial. I'm not saying that what she was talking about are not important issues. But she knew from the beginning she was going to a family where you don't talk about politics and where you don't talk about controversial subjects. But she wants to be the center of attention all the time. She didn't want to be rude or having orders that she needs to follow. She began to create a lot of gossip from one with even his brother-in-law wife, Kate. Like Kate had envy of her because she was so smart. She was so awesome. She was the best. That Kate, during the wedding or in the preparation for the wedding, made her cry because she got so upset about the dress that her child was wearing for the wedding, and they disagree, and she made her cry. And after that, don't worry, she sent her flowers to Meghan, and Meghan, who's so awesome, forgave her. She forgave her. It was everything about being the center of attention all the time. But let's go to say even worse. She began to use the tragedy Harry went through all his life, that was his mother's death, and begin to compare herself to Diana to the point that I think Harry thinks that Meghan is the reincarnation of her mother. But let's go to see how she even imitates Princess Diana. Even the pictures is, this woman is not normal, it's scary. Look here, look here. How is possible? Look this. If that's not a narcissistic, just let me know. Look this one. Look this one. Look this one. The position. She just, the same position. That's crazy. Look this one. Even, you know that Princess Diana looks sad. She's sad also. Look that one. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And maybe, okay, she wear a similar dress case here, but Meghan Markle is each one. Look this one. Look this one. Look this one. Look this one. Are you kidding me? But there's one. Look the picture. Look that one. No, my God. Really? Even the position. Like, let me do the same position. This woman. And basically what she, look that, no, oh my God. Look this one too. Look this one too. Where's your personality? But from there, she started basically as a narcissist would do, to say, you know what, they are treating me bad like they used to treat your mother so bad. They are doing to me, the paparazzi, the same thing they did to your mother. If you don't go with my wishes, you are not defending your mother or your mother's memory. Everybody is so, what they are doing to me is what they did to your mother. And he started going against his family. Prince Harry began to go against his family. Everything it was because they want to hurt angel, little angel Meghan, which is not true. After that, like, they began to continue with the nagging and the nagging and the nagging and the nagging. They told apparently the queen that please allow us to go to other country. It could be, let me see, I think it was Austria, Canada, other country in Africa, so we can continue representing the queen, but we have the same privilege that the people who are living in the United Kingdom from the monarchy. But remember, these people, I'm not saying they are perfect at all, but these people's life depend on the United Kingdom public or people perception of them. And they allow her to be a princess. They allow her to marry him without no issues at all. But at the end, she wants to be the main actress in that role. She didn't want to share. She didn't want to be part of a team at all. So when he went to a meeting with his grandmother, his dad, his brother, they told him, no, 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 there's no way. Or you are here because that's your position, or you are out. And like she couldn't allow for anyone to compete with her, and maybe the pressure she put on him, they leaving the monarchy and moving from United Kingdom to where they are living now, that is Los Angeles, California. But no, it's not just that. she create a separation between these two brothers completely. Now they have the Netflix show that is just talking about the monarchy. Now he's gonna have a book that is gonna be published on January 10th, also about the monarchy. And at the end, that's not gonna work because people are getting tired and tired of their nagging. And once all these deals stop coming, because I think that's gonna happen eventually, they're gonna start having arguments, and he's gonna start blaming her because all the things that happened to him, the separation he has today with his brother, and the separation from his family and from his people too. So I think this is my own opinion. Like I explained before, you're gonna have your own opinion also if you watch the documentary, or if you can watch different, there are many different videos that you can watch about the relationship, how they met, and how they separate, or what made them, according to them, separate from the monarchy. Have a wonderful night. If you like my video, please, subscribe or give me a like, and have a wonderful day. And I hope to see you in the next video or recording I prepare for you. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.